What's going on, guys? White Fox 25 here with another video. We got lots of news over the last few days on the new Morrowind expansion. We learned a lot about the new dungeons, trial, item sets, crafting motifs, player houses, and some changes they made to the new skill lines and champion points. I'm going to cover that all in today's video and catch you guys up on all the news. The closed beta is underway right now, so make sure you check your email for an invite. But let's move on to the video and get into the news. We have two brand new public dungeons coming with the expansion. Forgotten Wastes is an ancient dark rune, and in it you'll have to solve a murder mystery while dealing with cultists. And I know a lot of people don't care about the story in their dungeons, but this one does sound pretty cool and pretty interesting. And I'm gonna be completely honest here, I have no idea how to pronounce this next one, but the dungeon is called Nachuliv Tin. Again, I probably butchered that pronunciation, so I'm sorry, but the dungeon is actually returning from Morrowind, the third Elder Scrolls game. And it's a Dwemer rune, and in it you'll have to help the returning character Naramo uncover secrets about the dungeon. In addition to those new public dungeons, we'll also get a new trial called the Halls of Fabrication. It's a 12-player trial, just like usual, and as you might have guessed, it has a normal version and a veteran version, and the veteran version will have leaderboards that you can try to top and get some special gear. There are 4 new item sets that are going to drop at the trial, and they all grant group-based bonuses for PvE. There's also going to be some cool unlocks you can get for completing the achievements, like new skins, titles, and housing items, but you'll definitely be rewarded for grinding away at that trial with your group. The expansion will also have 15 new item sets. You can get them by using crafting stations around Vardenfell, playing the new trial, playing in PvP battlegrounds, and just as random drops around the zone. On top of those new item sets, we also have 4 new crafting motifs, which I know a lot of people will be excited for. We have the Ashlander style, the Bouillant Armor Gear style, the Morag Tong style, and the Militant Ordinaire style. I'm really excited for the Morag Tong, just being a kind of an assassin rogue fan myself, but I'm sure they'll all look really great. Another thing I'm sure you guys will be happy to hear is there are 3 new player houses. The first one is St. Donald Penthouse. It sounds on the smaller side. It is in Vivec City, which at the time of the new expansion is still in construction, and you can buy it for 3,000 gold. It will probably be about the size of the apartments that are in ESO right now, and if you've seen those, they're pretty small, but enough for a bedroom or something like that. We will have some bigger houses though. We have the Old Velothi Harbor House. That is a 3-level home with the typical Morrowind style. It has a walled courtyard and a dock on it. The patch notes didn't really say how much it would cost in in-game gold, but you will need certain achievements in order to buy it with gold, but if you don't want to do that, you can always buy it with crowns too. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It almost feels like they're trying to make it harder to buy the houses with in-game gold, which is not a good thing. I don't think you should be forced to have to buy a lot of crowns just to buy a house. But moving on, the last house to talk about is the Amaya Lake House. It sounds like a bigger house for sure. It has a roof balcony, a stable, a storage building, a well, and a garden. Definitely one of the bigger ones, probably the size of one of the mansions that's in the game right now. You're also going to need to get achievements to buy that one with gold. One cool thing about the crown store is that you're going to be able to buy all 3 of these houses with crowns. Even if you don't own the new expansion, you'll just have to fast travel there rather than getting there the old-fashioned way. On top of those new houses, Morrowind also adds some new furnishings and way to get furniture. There's a new achievement furniture, a new home good furniture, and even a battlegrounds furniture will have PvP themed house decorations for you. You can also now steal housing furnishings, and there's going to be daily quests in Morrowind that are also going to reward you with furniture items. Now they're also adding a lot of other small things like 21 new titles, which is an insane amount, new pets, new costumes, mementos, personalities, tattoos, and I'm not going to cover all of that just because it would really take all day, but just know there's a lot of cool stuff coming with the new expansion. That pretty much covers all the things they're adding, but let's talk about the things they're changing with the skill lines and the champion points. The champion point cap has been increased to 630, which is 30 more than it used to be, and they've also rebalanced some of the champion points to make some of the ones that were less used more useful now. There's also skill line unlocking now, so new characters will start with the 3 skills from their class, but none of the other skill lines unlocked. They're going to have to unlock the rest of them, but unlocking is very easy. For example, all you have to do to unlock a weapon skill line is kill something with that weapon type, or if you want to unlock a crafting skill line, you just have to visit that crafting station. ZeniMax said they're doing this just to make skill lines less overwhelming for new players, which makes sense. So when you hop in the game, you're slowly introduced to all the different aspects of a build rather than getting all the information at once. Leveling 1 through 50 has been changed a little bit. It's going to be easier to get those early levels, but harder as you go on, and it's going to take more XP to get those later levels. Overall though, it should probably take the same amount of time. I don't see it changing too much. ESO Plus members now get double the space in their bank. That's a nice little perk for the subscription. You can buy 2 new character slots in the Crown Store too, and that's going to bring the max to 14. I do kind of get why some people were upset that you have to buy the character slots. It feels like maybe with a new class, we should have gotten 1 or 2 for free, so I see why people are frustrated. But if you were really worried about having to delete an alt, you could always buy one in the Crown Store now. And that is pretty much it for the video, guys. I hope it helped you out. I'm currently doing a giveaway where I'm giving away 3 copies of The Elder Scrolls Online for PC. There will be a link in the description if you guys want to enter that. If the video did help you, make sure you give it a like and subscribe for more content on ESO, other RPGs, and MMOs. Again guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.